people quit on local lead generation? I'm going to be talking about this on this video today, and I'm coming from a unique perspective because I've been doing this model for 7 years. Okay, I've been a student of the game. I've been a doer. I'm not somebody that started teaching this and said, "Hey, I'm going to hang up my jersey and I'm going to be in the Hall of Fame and I'm going to teach it." I believe that in order to teach it and to be relevant, you have to be in the game. And so I've been doing this for 7 years, which means I've seen my peers come and go. In fact, me, myself, I started and then I went and chased shiny objects, which is what a lot of people do. And I came back to the game and I've been going it hard ever since. But in 2020 is when I really turned it up. But news alert for everybody out there. Not everybody that gets into this business succeeds. And not everybody that gets into this business actually makes money. And really, the people that make phenomenal money, it's not everybody. So the question is why? The question is, why do people quit on this business model when on paper it checks all these boxes? It's scalable. It has assets. It's recurring. You could do it from anywhere. It's got a low barrier to entry, right? All these different things that check all the boxes that SMMA doesn't check, that drop shipping doesn't check, right? Why do people quit on it? And so after observing all of my peers and now having coached hundreds of students and watching people come in and get so excited when we talk about it, when they come into my program and they're so pumped and they're going to take over the world, they're going to change their life and they're going to get out of their crappy job. And a few short years later, or a few short months later, they've completely quit on it or gotten distracted, whatever. Why does that happen? And what are the common things? And guys, it happens. It really, really does. To say that every person that comes into this business is successful or finishes is an absolute lie. And I'm not going to sit here and feed you lies. By the way, I do not know if I'm just getting beefy, but this shirt is really crawling up my arms. Okay, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Guys, so the biggest thing that I've seen and again, this is from gut, but the commonality I've seen amongst all of the people that come in, they're excited, and then they end up quitting, okay, is that the people that come in and quit are usually the same people that came in and they were looking for the quickest and the easiest and the fastest way to get out of their situation, okay? Now, is it bad or wrong for you to want those things? Absolutely not, because we're human. And it's like, we're not going to go and say, what's the longest route I could take to get myself out of my shithole situation? Of course, we're not going to say that. Okay. But I hear this. And when I hear these words, it makes me kind of cringe because I'm just looking for the quickest way to start making money online. Okay. And I will tell them, I'll say, look, this isn't the quickest way. I just said it. Let me say it again. This is not the quickest way to get out of your shithole situation, okay? However, it is the most sure way. It is the most predictable way to get out of your shithole situation. Do some people do it quicker and get out of it in a couple months, and we hear the success stories and we watch the case studies and, oh my gosh, yes, it happens, okay? But it is not pound for pound the quickest way, but it is the most predictable way, and it is the most sustainable way. There's a very strong correlation between the people that do not finish, the people that quit, and the people who are looking for the quick fix. It's funny, right? It's like, hey, dude, you just barely got on this call. You told me that you don't like your job. You told me that the where you're at in your life right now is not where you want to be. You told me that you want to do all these things. You want to be able to travel and you want to be able to have this remote laptop lifestyle and you want to drive this car and you want to have a mansion and you want to have investment properties and take your kids to the private schools and live out of the world, out of the country. All of these things, right? You want to change your entire life, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's going to take work. Okay. And if it didn't, and I sat here and I lied to you and told you it didn't, then you should assume that it would be a scam. Okay. But it's ironic because it always happens. There's always that correlation. Okay. That's number one. The second thing that I've seen as a commonality of the people that quit is the people that quit are the people that don't finish shit. They're the people that have never finished anything. They're the people that whenever something got hard, they quit and they blame somebody else. You know the people. You know the type. You might be married to that person. You might have a child that's that person. You might have a sibling that's that person. You might have a business partner that's that person. And maybe you are that person. But they're the type of people that their entire lives, whenever something got hard, they stopped. Whenever something got hard, they quit. Whenever something got hard, they transitioned into something else. They never sat in the shit and said, let's figure this out. Let's work through this. I know that this is going to work. I just got to figure it out. I got to tweak. I'm going to go here. And if I have to back up a little bit and then come over here, they're not willing to do it. And then guess what they do instead? It's everybody else's fault. The business model doesn't work. Even though it's worked for thousands of other people, it doesn't work for them, right? Because of whatever. It's the business model's fault. And then if it's not the business model's fault and we talk about it and go, well, the business, what about all these other people? Well, the program, the way you're teaching it doesn't cut. Well, what about all those other people? So it works for them, but not for you, right? And it's such a frustrating conversation. I know they're frustrated because they want to have someone, they want to have a scapegoat. And I'll call people out and I'll say to them, if they try to give up, I'll say, look, this is the difference between the people that make it and the people that don't. Is the people that make it, they're going through the same frustrations as you, but they're fighting through it. They're going to figure it out. They're going to stay up later. They're going to ask more questions. They're going to reach out to people that have figured it out. And you're going to quit. You're going to blame somebody else so you can say that it wasn't for you. It was the model. And you can live with yourself and go to the next thing, go to the next thing, go to the next thing. So guys, if you're somebody that is that person, that does not mean that you have to be that way with everything. It means you could actually start today and you can say, I'm not going to be that person anymore. If it gets hard, I'm going to figure it out. If it gets hard, I'm going to keep going through. In 2019, I was this close to walking away from this business model because I did not think people made money doing the model. I thought the only way you could make money in this space was having a program or selling a program for the person that had the program or selling the software for the person that had the program, because those are the only people I knew that were making money. I didn't know real people that were making like real money in the space. But in 2019, I was like, look, I got to figure this out. I have to figure this out. It checks all the boxes. I've been ramming my head through the wall there. I've got to be so close to making it work. I have to figure this out. And so I did. I sat down and I said, I'm gonna give this a fair shake. I really, really am. And out of that, 8 months later, this is December 2019, 8 months later, we started doing some real numbers. In 2020, we did our first 7 figures and we haven't looked back since. So guys, if you're watching this right now and you're like, man, you probably clicked on this and watched this because you want to make sure that you don't have the things that those people possess that are quitters. These are the most common things. It's people that are looking for the easiest, quickest, fastest, instead of the most predictable, surest, and most sustainable. And secondly, the people that don't know how to finish anything. They never have in the past, and every time that they did, not finish, they blamed the coach or the teacher or the professor or the instructor, and it was never their fault. So if you're looking to get in this business model and you want to get and you want to actually have success, make sure that you're not either of those two things, and you got a real fair shot at making this work.